This is just a very quick, inspiring tale from a client I just spoke to on the phone for anybody who's feeling disillusioned with their career, maybe drained by their role, maybe in a corporate culture that doesn't chime, whether a toxic boss or just doing stuff day to day that does not energize you or play to your strengths. I just reconnected with a really wonderful Spanish client, a real pocket rocket, fizz bomb type. She used to work very, very high up in tech sales, earning the big bucks, but just knew it wasn't quite satisfying her on a deeper kind of soul level. Anyway, she's very courageously shifted in a very different direction, as many of my clients do, and she's partway through a master's in product design. So it's really thrilling. Just before the session, I was reviewing my notes and looking at the areas that she wanted to be hitting more of, like working with a variety of stakeholders, which she knows she loves, being exposed to design without doing the hardcore design, having some exposure to UX, UI, problem solving and strategizing. But yeah, working with a variety of stakeholders, whether designers, engineers, project managers and beyond. My point is, she's really hit the sweet spot. She's really excited. She's currently doing some free work for a great project in the AI space, which she's really passionate about, really adding value. And it's thrilling to see someone's energy really shift when they hit the values and the interests and the purpose and their strengths that we've spent time unearthing. It's really gratifying. You feel they're swimming around the sweet spot. They're energized versus feeling drained and confused and overwhelmed previously. And I say again, it's not that hard once you get clear on what needs haven't been met, what strengths haven't been met, what interests haven't been met. Once you've identified that, you can realign your career and make the necessary steps, whether it's further study, work experience or otherwise. She also said on a macro level, something that many of us can relate to, including me. At the end of uni, you generally don't have a clue what you want to do. Maybe a few people do. You do what you think you should do because it makes money or it makes sense or it plays to your strengths. And often you realize years later, there's a complete disconnect. Or as another client said, I did what my dad told me I should do. In fact, I think he was living vicariously through her. You should go to Cambridge because I went there. You should study history because I studied history. You should go into investor relations, even though you absolutely hate numbers and have no interest in finance. It's quite funny, isn't it? But very relatable. I relate to those stories myself. It's never too late to shift path. It really isn't. I say again, it's not as hard as you might think. And if you feel really lost, one thing I've noticed, paradoxically, is clients are rarely as lost as they think. As ever, you just need the space and the right people to help draw out what's really going on, what you really need to be happy. And from there, all sorts of possibilities abound.